Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for tuning into this live. If you are here for the first time, second time, third time, fourth time, fifth time, or how many times, make sure you comment below so I see who you are and I can give you a shout out. Also, if you're watching this live, let me know you're watching live. If you're watching on replay, hit the hashtag replay. And what's up to all my folks in replay land out there? So, the topic is really, really brass, isn't it? Right? It's F your money. What about your time? So, this topic today on this Money Talk show is a topic that I think we all need to pay attention to because a lot of us, we look at, sometimes we look at how much money a person makes, but we don't look at the time that they spend to make it. And that's the big thing. What about your time? So, myself, I do multiple things, multiple streams of income. And let me say, shout out to, my homegirl Tammy Turner. How you doing? Who just partnered with me? Very, very nice to partner with her. I'm going to be giving you a call pretty soon, Tammy, as well. And then my man Ivan Evans, who just partnered with me again. These are my TMT members, the money team members, and we're out to help people to acquire wealth and have access to wealth with a very, very unique vehicle, which we're going to be launching really, really big soon. We've launched it previously, but we're going to get bigger and bigger. So let's get into our topic here and let's kind of talk about this. So, if a person makes $20,000 a month, but they work 10 hours a day, then on the flip side, you have a person that might make $15,000 a month and they work 10 hours per month, right? You might say to yourself, man, the person that works 20 that works 10 hours a day and making 20, they're making $5,000 per month more than the person who is only making 15. Well, who is more efficient? That's what you got to look at. And so when we talk about this is going to bring to realization that, again, even though I have multiple streams of income, I don't spend hours on all of them. Some of them I touch for, you know, an hour a month, 2 hours a month. Some of them are just real estate that just pays me, back, just every month. Like some of them have, uh, you know, uh, uh, automation to them, and I don't have to work those extensively. My most of my time working is spent basically creating videos and shooting videos, and then being able to help people, right, and train. But at the same time, you're going to have areas where you have to pick up and work. And then for those of you who don't know, with the coronavirus, I ended up losing one of my streams of income. It just happened. So I had to kick in and, replace it. I'm actually going to get the income back. So let me see. Edward McKinney says they have no life. So yeah, you're right. I mean, what fun is it to work 10 hours every single day and you're earning 20 grand a month, but you have to continue that pace over and over and over. Like you just can't take a day and be like, okay, I'm not going to just be on the phone. So you got to keep in mind, if you're doing that, you still got to create videos, you still got to create content. So we're going to talk about efficiency today. And I actually want to do this efficiency chart and just kind of show you this. I'm going to cut over here to this chart. And if we have a person that is literally, let's say they're literally doing, I don't know, let's say they're making 20K and they're working, let's say they're working, let's say 10 times 30. That's what is that? 300 hours, I think. Let's say they're working 300 hours a month, right? 300 hours per month. All right. That's 300 hours per month. Let's say the person that makes 15K is working 10 hours per month. Who has the better ratio? Who makes the best money per time? And again, remember, the most important thing is time. So if you can make more money without trading more time, then you're being very, 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 very efficient. So if we look at the math on it, if a person is working 10 hours a day, and let's say a minimum, they're working 10 hours a day, and at the very, very minimum, let's not be too harsh on them. Let's say they're working 300 hours, right? So if you take 20K and you divide it into 300, let me clear my board here. We're going to clear this board here. If you take 20K and you divide it into 300, then what you're going to get is you're going to get about, maybe let's round this off to $67 per hour, right? $67 per hour. That's what they're making. And they're working 300 hours, right? So that's what they're getting. Now, a person who's making 15K and they're working 10 hours a month, well, if you divide 15K into 10, that's $1,500 an hour. So you're looking at $1,500 an hour that they're making. So a lot of times it doesn't matter how much time you're spending. It matters how efficiently the time you are spending, if it's actually doing you some good, right? So I do that to just kind of show this and just kind of paint that picture of what's going on. So give me 1 second, folks, here. All right, so let me cut over here. So with that, hopefully you guys kind of see the picture that I painted. You want to make sure that you're being efficient, right? If you don't have systems in place, what's going to happen is you're going to not end up being efficient. So to give you an example, I put in on some of my opportunities, I put in roughly around 10 hours per month, right? With those opportunities, I'm able to put in so little time because I have a system working for me. Now, when I say system, I want to break this down. How many people use a capture page for everything? How many people use a capture page? Does anyone use a capture page, right? Anyone? Do you guys use capture pages? Do you use systems? Let me kind of show you why I use a capture page. I'm going to pull up my Gmail here. I'm going to show you what's great about a capture page, right? Just give me 1 second here. I'm going to pull it up. And I'll share what system I use, but I'm going to tell you why I love this system. Give me 1 second here. And I really want to have this on efficiency, right? So I'm going to share my screen. So if you look at my efficiency, I have leads that come in all the time, right? Do I have to do anything with these leads? Do I have to basically call them all, or what? What do I do with these leads? Well, the great thing about them is with these leads, they're basically in my system and I'm being efficient. Why? Because I can send one message and it goes to all my leads. I can send one text and it goes to all my leads. So the average person will sit there and they're going to try to call all those people. If you were to call my entire lead list, how long would it take you to do that? All day, right? Now, some people I do call, some people I don't have to call. The main thing that's important is this. Number one, being able to reach people with maximum efficiency. That's your number one thing in any business. Being able to reach your audience with maximum efficiency. Is maximum efficiency being a person that is calling people and explaining the entire program or business or company to people. That's not being efficient, folks. What's being efficient is having people come to a list. You send out the recent company video or your recent presentation, and you have those people look at it. And then once they've looked at it, then what will happen is you actually make room for them to call you, and only have them call you after they viewed it. Why? Because you want to be in a position where you're answering getting started questions and not trying to explain the entire business. That's why I say sometimes I run into people that make 20K a month. Oh, big deal. But they're on the phone all day long to midnight, from 1 to midnight, right? I could be making 15K a month in one opportunity, and I'm probably on the phone 10 hours a month. Well, the difference is that I'm using efficiency. I'm using systems, right, to be able to give me more time. So if I'm making $1,500 an hour versus $67 an hour that a person making, then I'm actually being more efficient. Now, people wonder, hey, Melvin, how is it you can do so many opportunities? Well, I have a system that I put every opportunity on. I'm actually going to show you that system. So I want to show you what I got back here. And system I use is NowSite. And I love this system because it's very, very efficient. I'm going to show you what I have back here and how I'm able to use everything back here. Give me 1 second. Let me get my, there you go. Let me let them walk my dog. Where girl? They don't walk you. My wife is walking my dog there. I'm going to show you the system that I use and why I love it. All right, let me log in here. There we go. Okay. And let's share screen. Okay. So this is the system that I use. This is the back office. Don't let it confuse you. But look at all these different pages I have up here. Look at all these different capture pages I have up here. And I'm able to do things simultaneously. Like I have one that just does, a capture page for anyone that just wants to do like marketing, selling their own product. So, how to drive traffic. Again, that's one page I have, right? Here's another page I have. I have one on that sells pretty much my healthcare for me. It just does the work. There's a video there. It just does all the work here for me. Person plays that video and bam, it just does the work, right? So I have another one. Let's see that for my Amazon. Look at this. I sell all my Amazon stuff right here. So I make a lot of money with Amazon. And so I sell all of my Amazon products off this site right here. Each one of these things go to my Amazon. So I'm doing all of this simultaneously. I have another one that offers this opportunity, right? Have another one that does this opportunity, right? So I have all types of pages that do different opportunities and they're all running simultaneously. I have a weight loss one, all running simultaneously. Am I doing any work for this? No. So this system is able to house everything I do. It's housing all of my pages, all of my type of marketing here. So I have so much on the system, and I even have different campaigns I can run. And so I had a Christmas one I had running. So had this one here, and again, all I do is make videos and make these pages. And again, they're going into even more, right? So I have even more. I have one with a company that sells stuff to prevent coronavirus, right? Whole site with that, as you see here. And these are very, very efficient sites. They do the job. And then I have one with a recent opportunity I just launched. As a matter of fact, I have one with my best buddy, Coco, who is a VP of sales and now site marketing. So, we kind of just put cool things together. She's awesome at building pages, by the way. But again, we show people how to build this stuff. And as I walk through the system, here's a page that I use to capture leads here. The video is great, and I make a good video, stick it on the page. The great thing is when people have this system, everything I have back here, I can share with you. So you can go to my content when you join Now Site and you can get all these pages. These are things that I share with people who join me in this. You can get all of my pages, all of my flyers, everything I use to build my business, everything I custom build, everything I pay a lot of money to build. You guys can get it. In this type of system, you have all your email campaigns. They're really easy to set up. You can copy my emails. You don't have to write them. You can just copy exactly what I use. And what I use works very efficiently. I have SMS campaigns. I can text message everyone on my list. I have my contact list. As you see, I got like 270 contacts. I had 33 contacts added in 7 days. If you break that down, folks, I mean that's roughly just over what is that? 33 in 7 days. I like to do my math. So if I had 33 contacts in 7 days, and then I actually export this list once I get it because I like to host everything in my Get Response account, which I have another capture page for that. But if I'm averaging 33 leads in the last 7 days, then folks, I'm averaging like 5 leads a day, 5 leads per day. And so I like the contact list it has on here. I like the support that it has in here. And, everything is right here at my fingertips. I got my analytics. It tells me how many people is hitting my pages, how many contacts I got, how many people viewed my page, how many clicks, and I can break it down to, if I want to have this thing, run, all year or whatever. So I got all my analytics here, and I got my teammates here, so I can go in and check on everyone to join my team and then see if they need some help, see if they need some marketing. So I love this system to manage multiple businesses. I manage multiple businesses on this system. So it's a great system. I love it. Again, we even have training that's attached to it. And so I even give flyers, I even give tips, and I show people how to use this thing. So this is a phenomenal system. And I even do training every Monday, which might come to an end this Monday. We'll see. But that's kind of what I've been using, because people ask me all the time, what do you use to market? How do you market? Like, what do you just use? What are you using? So I use this system because it allows me to run multiple businesses all at one time. All I got to do is create a campaign. Anyone who is on my team that joins me in a venture, all I do basically, if they get this system, which you can get for $47, all I do within 1 second is I put everything back here in my content section, and you can come in and you can take all of my emails that I've written. You can take all of my capture pages that I've written. You can even use my videos, and all your marketing is done. You can even use my flyers. So I put my flyers back there. I put everything back there. So what this does is makes your life more efficient. Do you want to be that person, as I showed earlier, that spends 300 hours a month trying to make 20K, which only amounts to about $67 a day? Or do you want to be a person who spends 10 hours a month making 15K, which amounts to $1,500 an hour? So again, it's all about being efficient. That's why I say F your money. What about your time, right? How much time are you spending? I want the person who I want to learn from the person who is able to be efficient with time and then be able to use that time and reinvest it. And so, if anyone is asking me everything that I do, right? If I were to just be transparent and tell you everything I do, it would be too much for the human brain to handle, because you guys would just think I'm some type of psycho. I am, but if I were to list everything I do, it involves to running a chain of restaurants, which you guys know I own restaurants. I own a funeral home. I own a consulting business. I own a streaming media company. I participate in multiple affiliate opportunities. I participate in multiple network marketing opportunities, and I make money from everything that I do. I don't care if something's paying me, like I may have 17 different streams of income, right? Some streams of income is paying me $10,000 a month. Others are paying me $5,000 a month. Others are paying me $2,000 a month. Others are paying me $60,000 a month. Others are paying me $80,000 a month. So with having all this income coming in, it doesn't matter if I lose one, I still have plenty others. And I'm able to do that. I'm able to run 17 different businesses and still be in front of you right now. Right? So that's what's called efficiency. When you have your life set up like that, where you can be efficient, then you have enough money where I can hire virtual assistants to do things for me. And all I basically do now, because I built myself up to this and I built the system, I built my credibility, I built my social media. The only thing I do now is make sure I create content that I can use, and make sure I create content that my teammates can use. Because I don't want my teammates to have to struggle with marketing. I don't want my teammates to have to try things that may or may not work. I want my teammates to be able to come in here and see something that I do that works and give it to them and let them make success. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of people who may or may not be on here today that have actually made money using my stuff. I don't care. I want them to make money, right? And so this way they can be making money as they learn to become professional marketers themselves. And that's what I like to do. I like to have things that are efficient. So that's it, folks. That's my time today. I have to get back out here and go to one of my restaurants here. And I got to get back here and make dinner for my wife and spend time with my son and my dog. But with that said, folks, again, it's all about being very, very efficient. Focus on efficiency, focus on time. Everything else will come. With that said, have a great day. God bless. See you guys in the next show.